What's up, collectors? This is Parlay J here with you today. And today we have another in a series of breaks that we have been doing lately. This is the Topps 2002 Series 2 break. Yeah, so we've been on a roll with some Topps breaks. Check out our videos to some other ones. We did a couple pack breaks for 2017, 2015. We did a couple box breaks for 2012, for 2018. And we're just gonna keep on rolling through as many of the top sets as we possibly can, namely after 2010. And we will also try to do as many pre-2010 as possible. But we are keeping it up with this 2002 Series 2 retail display box. So this box has 24 packs in it, 13 cards per pack. There was 354 cards in this set. Now, this set wasn't the most desirable out of Topps in the 2000s. The year before, Topps had a pretty big 50-year anniversary resurgence, and there was a lot of momentum that was created, and that was the year that the Albert Pujols and the Ichiro rookies were in the set. Those got a lot of momentum. Obviously today, those are big cards as well. Pujols, very desirable, guy that's probably headed toward retirement in the next year or two and will obviously be in the Hall of Fame on his first eligibility, I would say, similar to Derek Jeter. There was really only one primary card in here that we're gonna be after, and that is the Joe Mauer rookie card. And that's no slouch. I'm a huge Joe Mauer fan. He is definitely going to be someone who is possible for first ballot Hall of Fame. I would say of all catchers, he is very, very likely to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, but he is a catcher, so you never really know there. There's some other cards in the set as well that 10, 12, 15 years ago looked like they might have been good deals. So Jason Bay and Rich Harden, but those have obviously fallen off a cliff in recent years. They kind of faded away in their careers, unfortunately. Again, I always bring up, me being a Pittsburgh Pirates fan was huge on Jason Bay. In addition to those cards, there are two other cards that we will be looking out for. So one is the Albert Pujols second year error card. It's number 160 in the set. And it actually has a picture of Placido Polanco on the back instead of Pujols. And then we'll also be looking for the Barry Bonds Race to 70 card, and that is numbered 365. That's the card number 365, they're not individually numbered. There is only one colored parallel in this set, so this is just prior to when Topps really blew the top off with colors, and they only had gold still here, and these golds are gonna be numbered to 2002. They are 1 in 9 packs, so we'll be on the lookout for some of those guys. And there's a number of inserts, so we'll be seeing things like the East meets West. That was a tribute to the Japanese players, so there's Nomo in there, Kazuhiro Sasaki, Shinjo. There's a lot of 1952 World Series tributes since it's 50 years post 52. There is the all-world team insert, there's the Hobby Masters insert, Own the Game. There's autos in here. The most desirable are the Barry Bonds and the A-Rod. The odds for autos on the pack is 1 in 225, and there's also some reprint vintage autos. We've got Duke Snider and Phil Rizzuto, and those are 1 in about 5,200. That pretty much takes us through the set. So believe it or not, I actually had this box and I found it unopened. So this has been sitting. So if this has been sitting in my collection in a closet somewhere that I had no clue that I had since 2002, and we pull that Mauer, that will be pretty sick. So Topps sports trading cards. So we've got this little insert here with Topps asking us, hey, comment at topps.com if you love it. So we are going to rip this guy open. All right, let's get it going. Number 1. Whoop. All right, we're gonna go down memory lane a little bit with some of these names. And the one thing that's rough is the names are all in gold, so it might be a little hard to see them, but I'll try to shout them out. So Jock Jones, Chris Benson, and remember that guy, Rob Nen, Darren Erstead, Damian Jackson, Mark Loretta, Abraham Nunez, Ryan Dempster, Marlins team card, Nate Espy, Jimmy Gobble, wow, Kevin Cash, manager now, look at him, look at that face. And Larry Walker Gold Glove Award winner card, so that's pretty cool. And then what have we got here? Fantasy Baseball Sluggers, free online, for your chance to win a trip. I always like to read these, sluggers.com, because you kind of forget all the companies that were around, which is now almost 20 years ago. So it's just fun to stroll back. All right, next pack, Jeff Conine. So I love this guy, how the announcers, when he was a Marlin, used to announce him. I was at a Marlins game when I was a kid, and they would announce him as Jeff Conine. So I thought I would share that with you for fun. Brent Abernathy, what an awesome name. Edgar Martinez, Shane Reynolds, Felix Martinez. Some of these cards are actually sticking together a little bit because of the gloss and the age. Jose Canseco in the Expos uniform. Wow, I forgot about that. Holy cow, that's great. I love that card. Jose Canseco on the Expos. You know what? You never know what you're gonna get in here. And by the way, how do you like the new set, Parlay J Sports? We got the logo, we're out in the field. Pretty sweet. Comment if you like it, if you have ideas for other sets. So here's the Mo Vaughn, and he is sticking together. Albie Lopez, Ben Grieve. So this is 51 years of collecting. This is a numbered card. So this is numbered 1624 to 2002. So we got the Grieve, Benedict Grieve. Let's put him up there and let's see how many of these we end up with. The odd service right, there should be a couple. So 1952 World Series highlights. Stengel congratulates Reynolds with the gold stamp. That's pretty cool. So that's a nice card. Omar Vizquel, Gold Glove winners. And we got more sluggers. All right. On to the next. On to the next. Ryan Klesko. Man, here was a guy that I was big on collecting rookie cards for. A-Rod. Nice. So A-Rod, number 640. Always nice to get an A-Rod card. Brian Giles, again as a Pirates fan, I was big on that guy. Preston Wilson, Kelly Stinnett, Scott Spezio, Wendell McGee, Chuck Finley, Billy Koch, don't call me Coke. I don't know, take your pick. Is he a Koch brother? Kip Wells, Steve Carsey. So pretty cool. My great uncle actually coached Steve Carsey when he was in Little League in New York. And Carsey debuted in '93, was his rookie year on the A's, and then he ultimately became a Yankee. So yeah, pretty cool. I think my great uncle was probably in his 40s or 50s. He lived until 96. John Rocker, boy oh boy, remember that guy. Todd Helton, Gold Glove winners. Helton was always a beast. All right, I'm trying to keep nice with these packs because, as I always say, I keep all the pack wrappers. So you'll see me playing nice with them a little bit. You'll see, one day I'm gonna do something with them and I'll do a video of it and it'll be awesome. Awesome. Yeah, who's that? You guys know who that is. Marcus Giles, Craig Wilson Rookie Cup, Chris Gomez, Carlos Lee, Todd Hundley, Brian Daubach, Carlos Guillen, Tony Batista. Draft pick, Josh Barfield. So we got a draft pick card. Cool. Back to back, Dave Baccini. Oh, boom, there it is. Joe Mauer, we hit him. Got him. All right, so that was the one that we were looking for. Joe Mauer, and this card looks pristine. Very nice, sharp. Look at how young he looks. Number 622. All right. It's Mauer time. Ever so carefully so we don't get that corner messed up. And we hit it early, so hey, maybe we'll get two. So that is my first Joe Mauer rookie card. And man, I wish I had that. I wish I had found this before I sent for my PSA grading, because that was one that I really wanted to get graded. I was actually looking to buy one of those on eBay, but ended up not. All right, let's keep going. So we hit the Mauer. That's sweet. 3 draft picks in a row. Wonder if they're gonna come up like that in other packs. Orlando Cabrera and Sluggers insert again. So next pack, Julio, Franco, Raul Mondesi, Jason Giambi, Bernie Williams. That's a pretty cool pick. I am gonna say he catches that because it's Bernie. What do you think? Do you think Bernie caught that one or not? The lineup is perfect there. I don't think that's going over. Nothing goes over Bernie's head. Jose Lima, big man. Osvaldo Fernandez. Tomokazu Oka. Remember Oka? Woody Williams. Ooh, these are sticking together a bit. Be careful. We got a twin back there. Rick Reed, not the twin that we desire in this set. Pete Harnish, Mark Wohlers, and Ichiro. Nice, second year card for Ichiro. 2001 League MVP winner. Like that. So the second year card, we are going to sleeve that up. Looks like the bottom corner's got a little bit of a ding. Ever so slightly. There, you could kind of see it. So we're gonna be even more careful that we don't worsen it. Ooh. Ooh. Sometimes when you're penny sleeving them, if you're too careful, it makes it worse. You gotta just rip it off like it's a Band-Aid and just go. So Ichiro, very long career, and I think it's gotta be only a matter of time before he ends up managing somewhere, assuming in Japan. All right, let's go next. All right, Josh Towers, Rich Aurelia, Jim Tomei, very nice card. Doug Glanville, Pedro Feliz, Tom Glavine, cool card. Denny Hawking, Julio Tavares, James Harden. James Harden? Is that Rich Harden? Going by a different name? That is Rich Harden. So that is Rich Harden. I totally didn't realize he went by James at first. So we got the Rich Harden rookie card, and right behind it's a Dan Johnson rookie card. So let's see if we get 3 prospects in a row again. This one's stuck. Oh boy, gotta be careful. Nope. Oh yeah, 4 in a row. Wow, look at that. Ryan Rayburn, Leonard DiNardo, Scott Rowland. Wow. All right, so we got the Rich Harden rookie, which we pulled here. That's cool. That was another one we were kind of looking out for. You know, obviously it's not an insane pull, but hey, we'll take it. But I'm gonna have to read about that. I forgot that he went under James Harden. 687, that's the number. And it's listed online as Rich Harden. Very cool. All right, so memories, you learn things. Dan Johnson, you know, another good rookie. Not the greatest, but hey, we'll take it. All right, next pack, Nick Bierbrot. Eric Karros, who I lovingly called the Wolfman because of that gigantic beard he always had. Jared Washburn, Ramon Martinez, not the pitcher, Matt Clement, Robbie Alomar, nice card, Dennis Cook, and these are really starting to stick together. All right, we're gonna try to be careful. Pokey Reese, man, remember that guy? That was a cool name that he had. Chris Steins, Mike Messina, Gold Glove Award winner. Cool card. And what is this? Great news for collectors. Trade nights. Trade cards, build set, meet collector. Look for Home Team Advantage store nearest you. Home Team Advantage store for Topps. Wow, I never knew that there was a Topps store. If I would have known that. This was like right as I stopped collecting this year. So it's probably better off because I would have probably spent a lot more money there. All right, Javi Lopez, we're about halfway through the break. Timo Perez, Kevin Millwood. We already got a lot of our hits here. Lance Berkman, Fred McGriff, Mike Lieberthal, Ryan Klesko. All right, so this is starting to look eerily familiar. Raul Ibanez. Seen a couple guys repeat from the beginning when we got Mauer. Gary Matthews Jr. Ooh, careful, careful. Vinny Castilla. Looks like he should be in The Sopranos. David Justice, styling and profiling. And it looks like we got another all-world coming. Nomar Garciaparra. These all-world cards are pretty nice with the thickness. I like that. Very cool. All right, next pack. Oh, botched that one. Didn't get it out the top. Barry Bonds. Gabe Kapler. Pat Burrell. D'Angelo Jimenez, DeLucci, Tony Armas Jr. I think we're due for a rookie pack, a rookie run pretty soon. Oh, there we go. Mike Hill, draft pick. Royce Huffman, John Rodriguez, Neil Friendling, and then round it out with the gold glove as usual, Roberto Alomar. All right, so we're getting the cadence down. Feels like it's about that time. JD Drew. So he was a very highly coveted player. This was his 5th year card. JD Drew. Orlando Hernandez, El Duque. John Halama. Corey Lytle, rest in peace. Died in that tragic airplane accident. Rob Bell, Rod Barajas, Darren Fletcher, Andy Pettit, who people, as I was growing up, said looks a lot like me. I look a lot like him. And we're going on our run, folks. Let's see if we get a Mauer. Nick Alvarez. They're all sticking together, so we will be careful. Dan Phillips. We haven't gotten duplicates on the rookies, so Brett Rottenberg. So they seem very strategic, Rich Thompson, in how they filled these boxes. So I'm actually thinking there will be no dupe of a rookie, but maybe there will be. Next pack, Randy Velarde. Guy was always diesel. Jose Jimenez, Jose Offerman, Starting to stick. Nick Neugebauer. Noodleborn. AJ Pierzynski, 5th year. Bill Mueller. And we're gonna go on our team card run. Yep, we haven't had that in a while. We were due. Rangers. Expos. Blue Jays. And our Gold Glove bringing up the rear. Okay. We have 3 packs left. Oh, 4 packs left. All right, so the Hank Bauer Gold is looking more and more like it was rare. I'm gonna check the odds for those cards. Ray Langford, Brian Giles, Preston Wilson, Joe Nathan. Doubles haven't been a major thing in this box, I must say. So yeah, very deliberate it seems Topps was with filling this. I like it, I really do. Feels like they evenly spread it a lot. Rick White, Ricky Leday, Pujols. So that is his 2nd year card as well. And the error card is not this one, it's 160. So we pulled the 2 biggest, I would say, 2nd year cards. He was the Rookie of the Year award winner. So we got the Pujols and the Ichiro. So that is a nice pull. Very pleased with that. So Jose Canseco being up here now looks a little bit silly, but he's got a cool little sneer on his face, so he could stay. E-Topps. All right. Let's roll. Scott Rowland, Ken Griffey Jr. That is always a desirable card, followed by Frank Thomas. So those are 2 guys that really became desirable, even their regular cards throughout their career, 3rd, 4th, 5th year, whatever. Jay Buhner, Stone Cold Steve Austin, long lost cousin maybe. Rod Beck, starting to stick. Could that mean draft picks? Oof. I always make that noise, oof. Brent Maine. This guy could not hit a home run if his life depended on it. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. 28 career home runs between 90 and 2001. It looks like his average was about 2 homers a year. He had 2 seasons where he hit 6, one in the A's and one in the Rockies. So Brett Maine was not a home run hitter. When you played with him in the video games, his power was like 10 out of 100. Milton Bradley, Matt Lawton, Chris Singleton, Ruben Sierra on the Mariners, and Ichiro, Rookie of the Year award winner. So that is a nice card. We will sleeve that puppy up. And I like how it just says Ichiro, and that's it. He is just Ichiro, not Ichiro Suzuki. Let's see. Yeah, his other one said just Ichiro as well. You get so used to calling him Ichiro, sometimes you don't even realize. All right. So I think Joe Mauer gave us the juju coming out early, and now we're hitting some pretty sweet cards. Or maybe it's how we're opening the packs. Maybe that's the secret. You don't let all the juju slip away. You keep it locked in until the card comes out. Maybe we'll do that from now on. Sean Wooten, Freddie Garcia, these are super sticking together. Jay Payton, Andy Bennis, Steve Traxel, Brendan Duckworth, Dave Veras, John Burkett, super duper sticking together. These are near the bottom, so that's probably why. So Taguchi, some more of that international flavor. Ruben Mateo, All right, so we got another one. So maybe they are all gold. Joe Collins, and then behind it a Greg Maddux gold glove. So this was the throwback card. So I still like it, even though it seems that they are all like that. I'm still a fan. And now we are down to our last pack of the break. This is a long one, but a really fun one. I really like this 2002 Series 2 set. I'm gonna see if we can get some other sets around the same time. If we can get a Pujols 2001 top set, that would be sweet. I will definitely do my best. Jose Ortiz, Josh Beckett. Look at that baby face. So second year card for Beckett. Vernon Wells. Can we get a rookies run to close things out? Mike Matthews. Mike Soroka. Don't call me Mike Soroka. Jeff Facero. Miguel Cairo. And it looks like we won't get a rookie run to close things out. Maybe one more gold. David Bell. Matt Stairs, the man you'd see at your corner bar. And we close it out with a gold. Steve Carsey. My great uncle would be very happy to have this card. So we got 3 golds. Nothing crazy notable, but we added it. And we pick up another Ichiro gold glove. So we're all about the Ichiro to finish things off here. And then we will recap all of the cards that we have seen here today. So we got spoiled with Ichiro. We've got a number of cards here. We've got a bunch of golds. All right, so let's recap. So sorry, Jose, we're gonna take you down for the moment, but thanks for coming. So we hit the all-world team. We have the Nomar Garciaparra. Nomar. We hit the Vlad Sr. all-world team card. We hit the Larry Walker all-world team card, who will quite possibly get into the Hall this year. Gold cards, we've got Steve Carsey, Ryan Klesko, and Ben Grieve. Nothing really to shake a stick at. We got the throwback reprints, Hank Bauer and Joe Collins. And then we get to the James, Don't Call Me Rich Harden rookie that we hit. The Albert Pujols second year Rookie of the Year winner card. We've got a bunch of Ichiros. So we've got the Rookie of the Year award winner card. We've got the League MVP award winner card. And we've got the Gold Glove card. But the crown jewel that we hit was the Joe Mauer draft pick card. Early on, Joe came out to play and we hit what we set out for. So we're gonna bring the Joe Mauer Juju into our future breaks. Maybe it was Mauer, maybe it was our nice new set. It was a season premiere, you might call it, of sorts. And I think this was awesome. So super fun having this break with you guys. A long one, but a good one. I hope you made it through the end. And I'll give some cues throughout so that you can kind of see if you feel like you want to flip through them. But heck, this was great. Thank you so much for joining. I am a fan now of the 2002 Topps Update Series set. So I looked really quickly online and I see a Hobby Box 36 pack 2002 Series 2 going for about $50. They don't seem to have a ton out there, and it's interesting. And they might not have this particular one. This was a retail box. I'm pretty sure I got this at CVS or Target back in the day, probably CVS. So the Hobby Box typically has 36 packs. This had 24. So maybe this flavor was just more loaded. I don't even, oh, I see one, a retail jumbo box, 24 for 46 bucks. So yeah, it looks like you can pick this one up for about 50 bucks. So I would say if you're into it and you like what you saw, go for it. I don't think I'll get another one because I think we got all the hits that we were looking for here. But This was mighty cool. And I'm glad that I could share this with you guys. So thanks again. Thanks for joining this box break. Once again, this is your boy, Parlay J. Take care. Spike your hair. See you next time.